Welcome back to EV Equity Edge, where we bring you the latest updates and insights on the stock market. Today we have some exciting news to discuss regarding Lucid. A recent joint venture announcement has sent ripples through the EV industry, impacting not just Lucid but also other upstart EV companies like Rivian and NIO. So stay tuned as we dive into the details and analyze how this news could potentially affect Lucid stock. Let's get started. The day started with an opening price of $6.87, and from the get-go, we saw some interesting movement. The stock gradually climbed throughout the day, hitting a high of $7.29, which marked a 6.26% range from the daily low of $6.86. A notable 4.82% increase in the closing price brought it up to $7.17 by the end of the session. Now, let's talk about those critical levels of resistance and support we discussed yesterday. The resistance levels were set at $7.14, $7.43, and $7.59, while the support levels were at $6.69, $6.53, and $6.24. How did these levels come into play during yesterday's trading? As the stock surged, it approached the first resistance level at $7.14 and successfully broke through it, reaching a high of $7.29. This breakthrough can signal a bullish sentiment among investors, as the stock managed to surpass a significant price barrier. However, it couldn't quite reach the second resistance level at $7.43, falling just shy of it. On the flip side, the stock remained well above the support levels throughout the day, which is a positive sign. The daily low of $6.86 comfortably held above the first support level at $6.69, indicating that the stock was well supported even during intraday fluctuations. An essential factor we should consider is the volume traded during the day. The daily volume came in at 43,961,139 shares, which is lower than the average daily volume of 58,456,867 shares. While the volume was below average, it wasn't significantly low, suggesting that there was still a decent level of interest and participation in the stock. Overall, the price action on July 26, 2023 indicates some promising moves for Lucid stock. Breaking above the initial resistance level could signal further upward potential, and a solid support above the $6.69 level may provide a safety net during potential pullbacks. In recent trading, shares of upstart EV companies like Rivian, Lucid, and NIO have been experiencing a surge. As of 1:57 p.m. Eastern Time, Rivian stock is up 6.1%, NIO's stock is up 10.2%, and Lucid stock has climbed 3.1%, although it did pare back an earlier gain of 6.6%. What's the catalyst behind this electrifying rally? A game-changing joint venture. The joint venture, announced by General Motors and 6 other prominent automakers, including BMW, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Stellantis, is a step towards facilitating the adoption of electric vehicles in the US and North America. The ambitious plan involves installing at least 30,000 charging points in urban areas and along highways, offering greater accessibility to EV charging for drivers. The joint venture's press statement emphasizes the goal of creating a positive charging experience for EV consumers. For those concerned about range anxiety, this initiative aims to alleviate fears of running out of battery power during road trips and daily commutes. The charging points will support both Combined Charging System (CCS) and North American Charging Standard (NASDAQ) connectors, ensuring compatibility with a variety of EVs. This move comes at a crucial time when interest in EVs is rapidly growing, but apprehensions about charging infrastructure remain a hurdle for potential buyers. With major automakers joining forces to tackle this challenge, it could lead to a significant boost in EV adoption rates. So, how might this news impact Lucid's stock price? As an EV manufacturer focused on luxury vehicles, Lucid stands to benefit from greater charging accessibility. The partnership's inclusion of CCS charging points means Lucid drivers will have even more options for powering up their vehicles, While Lucid has yet to commit to adopting the NACS standard, the increased availability of charging infrastructure could further incentivize potential customers to consider Lucid's offerings. This could positively impact the company's sales and market position in the growing EV landscape. Moreover, investors are seeing this joint venture as a signal of global interest in expanding charging access to EV drivers. For companies like Rivian and NIO, this development could bode well for future international expansion plans and global interest in their EV offerings. It's essential to note that the joint venture's success will rely on both public and private funding for the development of the charging infrastructure. The Biden administration's goal of installing 500,000 chargers in the U.S. by 2030, backed by funding from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, highlights the government's commitment to advancing EV adoption. While this news is undoubtedly positive for the electric vehicle industry, we should remain cautious about making investment decisions solely based on this development. As always, comprehensive research and analysis are necessary before considering any stock. It's time to explore the upcoming resistance and support levels for Lucid Group Inc. These levels can play a crucial role in understanding how the stock price might behave in the near future. Let's start with the resistance levels. As of July 27, 2023, the upcoming resistance levels are at $7.35, $7.54, and $7.78. Resistance levels are price points at which the stock may face selling pressure, potentially causing it to pause or reverse its upward momentum. Traders and investors often pay close attention to these levels as they can act as significant barriers to further price gains. If the stock manages to break through and hold above the first resistance level at $7.35, it could signal a bullish move, and we might see the stock shoot up towards the next resistance level at $7.54. This scenario could be driven by increased buying interest and positive market sentiment surrounding Lucid's recent developments. On the other hand, if the stock struggles to surpass these resistance levels, it might experience some consolidation or even a pullback, as profit-taking and cautious trading could come into play. Now, let's take a look at the support levels. The upcoming support levels for LCID are at $6.92, $6.68, and $6.49. Support levels, unlike resistance levels, act as price floors where the stock tends to find buying interest and bounce back from potential declines. If the stock experiences a dip but manages to hold above the first support level at $6.92, it could indicate a resilient market sentiment, with investors stepping in to buy the stock at attractive prices. This bounce back could potentially drive the stock price higher, aiming to retest the previous resistance levels. However, if the stock fails to hold above the support levels, it might face further downside pressure, potentially leading to a deeper correction. In such a scenario, the next support level at $6.68 could come into play, and investors might closely watch the stock's price action for any signs of a rebound or further weakness. Remember, these levels are not set in stone, and the stock's price action can be influenced by various market factors, news, and overall investor sentiment. Always exercise caution and conduct thorough research before making any trading decisions. And that's a wrap for today's analysis on Lucid Group Inc. The news of the joint venture has certainly stirred up some excitement in the EV market, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how it unfolds in the coming weeks. Remember, investing in the stock market involves risks, and it's crucial to do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. If you enjoyed this video and found the information valuable, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Lucid and other trending stocks. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy investing!